massaging the neck and in between the shoulders,
Okay.
just like you would a person. And they kind of let you know what they like. Like,
Yeah.
he doesn't seem to mind this at all, just kind of like a gentle kneading. And so that will help just keep everything nice and relaxed up here, since it's doing a lot of the work. And that is, we're kind of got out of order. So the shoulder stuff can be like at the end.
Okay.
You don't have to do that after the range of motion.
Okay.
So to recap, we've got our upward brushing, using the electric toothbrush,
Yeah.
buzzing or pinching or tickling between the toes. And you want to do it to the point where you're simulating that withdrawal.
Okay.
So he needs to pull that foot up, or we're not doing
Okay.
enough of it. And you want to do that about 10 times.
Okay.
Then you'll move into range of motion of the knee and the tarsus and the hip,
Okay.
really focusing on that hip extension. And you'll do about 10
Okay.
motions each way to each joint on both back legs. And then he's ready to start his neurodevelopmental sequencing. So it's just a really long name for taking him through his day-to-day motions.
Okay.
So a dog with normal mobility will be able to go from sternal or sphinx position to sitting, to standing, to walking. So you can see here, like on this side, he's starting to kind of extend those legs out
Right.
in front of him. And that's setting him up for failure, because there's no way he can push up to a stand with his legs
Right.
that way.
Right.
And that's very natural for them to do, given what's going on with him. So we will shimmy his legs back so that his ankle, knee, and hip are bent. And he is kind of rolling over right now. You can see he's leaning to the left a little bit.
Yeah.
And it could just be a core weakness. It could just be he prefers to lay that way. Here we go. It's a little straighter. But if you notice, he keeps kind of going to the left. Holding this position is really hard for some dogs. Like they can't, they just flop over to the side.
Yeah.
So this is building core strength,
Okay.
whether it looks like
Cool.
it or not. It looks super easy, but now he can push up into a sit. Good
Okay.
boy, you did the next step. So then that one's easy because he just uses his front legs.
Yeah.
You're showing off. Yeah. huh? So we get him into a sit, and when they slide up, those back legs are going to go back straight again.
Right.
And so you'll want to keep them bent. Here, can you do it? Can you do it? Good boy. You'll want to keep them bent and get him into a sit. Good boy. Here. And then that is going to give him a great starting position
Okay.
to one day push up into a stand
Okay.
on his own. Those glutes and those biceps femoris, those big muscle groups are activated and ready to contract when he's sitting with his knees and his ankles and his hips back.
Okay.
So like that,
Yeah.
and then you see this side has already come back out.
Right.
So you're gonna feel like it's a broken record, like every single time you make a correction,
Right.
he just moves right back to the old way. But he's been doing it this way for
Right.
8 months,
Right.
you know, so it's
Yeah.
gonna take probably, 3 months of
Right.
doing this before it finally clicks.
Right.